Hello. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Hello, all you little buttons. Welcome. I am here to do a little bit of a Q&A session. Thank you to everyone that through Twitter, through the Discord Google Forms, through the Discord suggestions channel, or through DMs reached out and gave me a question that you wanted added to the list. What are my top 3 favorite colors? Probably like my favorite color is like a steely, like metallic blue, not tealy, steely, a steely metallic blue, kind of like grayish blue. I don't know, maybe like the color the clouds are on a stormy day, or like slate. I think maybe I'll put a picture here of kind of what I'm talking about. Something that has really grown on me in the last couple of like months and years is like mustardy orange, like kind of like that fall orange that you see in a lot of clothes. I like that for clothing and for decor. I have a pillow that I got for my wedding that I really like. That's kind of like that mustardy yellowy orange. I also really like, I just love pastels. So like maybe this silvery purple. It's just silvery gray variants of blues and purples are just some of the most beautiful colors in the world to me. I don't know, just love it. So maybe that's not necessarily 3 colors, but I love pastels. My bold color that I kind of like is mustard yellow. My favorite color is steely blue. What is one thing that I am proud of? Well, one thing that I'm proud of is pursuing my dreams, streaming consistently for almost 3 years. There has been only 2 times in the course of my 3 years that I have not streamed for like an actual week straight, like no streams at all. One is when I got married, and the other was when my mother passed away and I graduated from college and I took a trip post-college with my partner. So my honeymoon, and my graduation from college were the only 2 times that I didn't stream. And not saying that people aren't allowed to take breaks or shouldn't take breaks from content creation, but streaming was my hobby for like 2.5 of those years. And like I said before, I'm someone that gets tired of something very quickly, and the fact that I've kept this up for 2.5 years, 3 years now almost, and just am still enjoying it and am fairly consistent at it. I'm pretty proud of that. Also proud of quitting my job and following my goals for myself for creation of content. I've been consistent about putting out content every week on my ASMR channel and my YouTube channel. So I'm very proud. Also, like, my community is pretty amazing. I never thought that I would. I always wanted a nice, cozy community, and I just felt like I never like drew those sorts of people in with my personality. I'm a lot more hyper on stream than I am right now. You're kind of getting a glimpse of what I'm like when I'm not on stream. I'm pretty chill. I can be hyper, but I'm pretty chill. And I always felt like I don't know. I'm just so happy that our community is really shaping up to be somewhere inclusive and kind and loving, and supports mental health issues and supports me with my chronic illnesses, and it's just all around amazing. And I'm very proud of that. It's taken a lot of work. It's not easy. What is one word that describes me? I kind of, these questions are always really tough when you're doing like icebreakers, because there's a whole bunch of different facets to me, you know, as there are to everyone. Goofy, silly. I wish I had like a cool big word that had lots of different meanings and lots of nuance to describe myself, but I don't. Maybe goofy or a goober, silly, something like that. What kind of dog or cat would you like to own? I have always wanted to own a border collie, but I do not have the lifestyle to have a border collie. Unless there's like, I would probably adopt an adult border collie with maybe a different temperament or a different activity level from a rescue. I know there's not very many full-bred border collies and rescues, but there is kind of a rescue in our area that does Australian Shepherds and border collies. I would love a border collie, but again, those are the sorts of dogs. There's a reason that Tristan and I do not have a dog. We don't have the lifestyle that would be good for a dog right now. But yeah, I love border collies and a Norwegian forest cat. I would love a Norwegian forest cat if I ever had like a full-bred cat. Can I put my foot behind my head? No, I'm not flexible. Not anymore. I used to do gymnastics and I used to be really flexible, and then I went cold turkey due to some health issues in our family because we couldn't like afford it anymore. I swear, if you like just stop stretching and stop being like super active in that kind of way, you like lose your flexibility, and it like is almost worse. My muscles just like are so tight all the time, I feel like. If you could live as one book character for a whole ass day, who would you choose? Who would I choose? A one book character for a whole ass day. Most of the book characters that I look up to and enjoy are people that I look up to because they have grown into being a phenomenal person with an amazing relationship that handles a lot of responsibility. And I do not want a lot of responsibility. No, thank you on the responsibility. What if something bad happens during the day that I choose to be this person? You know what? I'll go ahead and say one book character that I would love to be for a whole ass day is a character from one of my own books. Not a lead character, but a side character. Ask me more later if you want to know about this character. If you had to be a pizza, what kind would it be? I'd be a Hawaiian pizza. Or a spinach and artichoke pizza. So like Canadian bacon and pineapple, or like white sauce with spinach and artichokes. What kind would you be? Let me know in the comments. What kind of pizza would you be? What's one game you played that you thought you'd never like and ended up really enjoying? And I remember someone said, and why was it StarCraft 2? I did end up kind of enjoying StarCraft 2. I thought I would hate it. I gotta hold off on this one because I suspect that it might be Persona 5. Persona 5 is on my list, and I have seen people play it, and there is something about the UI design that really throws me off, and I'm not really a fan of the music from what I've heard, but maybe when I play it and enjoy the characters and I'm in the story and I'm controlling my controller, I will actually enjoy it. But we will see. StarCraft 2 is another really good one. I genuinely enjoy a lot of shooters that I've played, and I didn't think I would enjoy any shooters. Who/what are your greatest inspirations content-wise? Ooh, good question. And some of my biggest inspirations are Chilbo Baggins, Pokemon, Louisiana, and my good friend I'm Pyron. It's such a tragedy that he doesn't make content anymore. But you guys can see him every Wednesday on my channel. And he is just an absolute rock star. Of course, I also have some other streamer friends that I very much look up to when it comes to not necessarily content, but like how they manage their communities and who they are as creators. Like obviously Coco Confession. She's absolutely wonderful. And a couple of others. But like as far as content goes, I think those are big ones. Growing up, who is or was your hero and why? It can be IRL movies / games such as etc. Robin Hood. Robin Hood has always been my favorite like folk tale hero. I love heroes, like I love stories inspired by Robin Hood, the take from the rich and give to the poor. I don't know that I necessarily like completely align with stealing from people. Maybe I just kind of like a bad boy, a morally gray character, right? Maybe Robin Hood is what awakened my love for fictionally morally gray people. What is my biggest fear? So I don't like have an actual phobia or anything, so I can't list that I'm aware of. But I do not like the idea of suffocating. I get very nervous when I do not have easy access to air. And I suppose this is more of like a regret, or this is probably driven by some like mental health issues. But I think one of my biggest fears is passing away and having no one care or not leaving a positive impact on people or the world, kind of being forgotten. What's my favorite TV show? I'm not going to list any anime because I already talked about anime, but TV show. My favorite TV show, I don't really watch very much TV. I'll have to come back to this one. Give me just a few minutes. What motivates me to work hard? I think part of it is the fact that I'm extremely blessed to be in the position that I am in. My husband and I saved for me to be here, and I do not want to squander this opportunity. What makes me really angry? People not... I know this right away. People not respecting other people's time. Not like a if you're 5 minutes late, I'll hate you kind of way. But it's really hard to describe. You like completely disregard the time and effort that this person has put in to your relationship, kind of thing. Stuff like that really grinds my gears. This is not coming from like really specific personal experience, but like when I like watch media and this is what people do. Ooh. What is your favorite game or sport to watch and play? My favorite sport to play is basketball, and my favorite sport to watch, I don't like watching professional basketball, but I do like watching like college basketball. I don't know, where they're not good enough that everyone is hitting constant 3-pointers, like where people are kind of a little bit scrappy. So maybe I like intramural basketball, and if not basketball, I like volleyball. Do you like or dislike surprises? Why or why not? I love surprises. I love the concept of surprises. So I like that someone has thought about me enough and cares enough to surprise me, but I hate anticipation. So I don't like to know that there's a surprise if it's a surprise. If I know that there's a surprise present coming, just give it to me now. I don't want to wait. I like surprises, but I don't like waiting, I guess. If you could go back in time and change one thing, what would it be? I think I would see my mother again. I think I would have visited her and said goodbye before she passed away. Not necessarily before she passed away, but I think I would have gone to her last birthday party. Who would you want to play you in a movie of your life? You know what? I don't even know. I like Emilia Clarke. I have expressive eyebrows. She has expressive eyebrows. We'll do Emilia Clarke. She's charming and she has a nice smile and she's just a relatively upbeat person, so I would want Emilia Clarke. What song would you say best sums you up? Oh man, that would require me to know a lot of songs, but there is one song that is kind of the Lydia song, and it's She Runs by Empire Syndicate. Let me see if I can play it for you a little bit. It's a great song. I really like it. And that's kind of the song that Tristan and I kind of think of when I think of some sort of who I would want to be or what kind of vibes. I don't know. I don't know. If you could join any past or current music group, which would you want to join? I personally enjoy singing from like sheet music and like choral music and that sort of stuff. Probably some like large choir that like does music soundtracks. That would be really cool. I don't know which one. That would be cool. If you were a ruler of your own country, what would be the first law you would introduce? I said earlier, I don't want responsibility. I think probably the golden rule. You can't really make it a law. Treat others how you would like to be treated. What's your favorite fast food chain? My favorite fast food chain, so whether this is a sit-down restaurant or a fast food restaurant, you know what? We'll say Bread Company. Bread Company. I like Bread Company. I will never say no to Bread Company. Or most of you might know it as Panera Bread. What makes a good book to you? Probably a book with high stakes emotional impact and a character that's relatable and likable. That is kind of like a good combo for me. Thank you so much for watching. You all are absolutely wonderful and amazing. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed me, make sure to click that notification bell, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, and I hope to see you on my stream or on my next video. Bye.